What is going on, everybody? Listen, there is some crazy stuff going on with Saitama right now. There are dueling AMAs currently happening. I'm going to give you my opinion of what's going on. And then when they're released, I'm going to put the description. It'll have both links to both AMAs. In one, we have an ex-wife just absolutely wilding out, giving all kinds of half allegations or full-on allegations. And then in the other one, we have a guy who can't, he's doing a lot of sniffing, seems to be sick and has the sniffles for some reason, that can't say words right, who apparently is on vacation in Jamaica while not able to attend Dubai. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but things are getting a little bit crazy. We're going to look at the price action. We're going to talk Saitama, and this is not financial advice. If you like the content, by the way, hit the subscribe button. We're going to give you an honest assessment here. We're not going to play up either side. We're just going to try to shoot this as straight down the middle as we can. It's not financial advice, but
everybody listen up. Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid.
All right, guys, you can see right here, the price action on Saitama is running at about 11.15 right now, and you can see that there's just been a cascade. Now, the cascade started a few hours back. The cascade happened because the wife of Russell Armand, the former wife, his ex-wife is calling Saitama a scam. So that's where we are. We've got basically dueling videos going, or dueling spaces going on right now. We've got Russell in one, that is Saitama Guru, who is in an AMA, and they have closed their AMA now after issuing a statement saying that she's just obviously crazy and salty. Then we have another one that's run by a guy named Faltron, who has the wife of Russell Armand in the live right now, and they are talking about a whole lot of things. Curious among them that I heard, I listened to both of them as best I might. Obviously, it's a little bit difficult to listen to two at the same time, but I did what I could for the time that I could. And what I came up with was that some people were more interested in what Jake Gagan was doing. Was Jake Gagan paid? And the answer to that Chris said was, I don't know. I know he was a hype man. He was supposed to hype our Vegas event. Now, it's everybody's understanding that Jake was doing just that. And that was the only relationship. By the way, if you look over here on the right-hand side, you can see that because of all of this drama, because I don't want to be associated with it, I have exited my position. I did take a loss. If you remember, I did go in with 1 Ethereum, and I ended up coming out with 0.49 Ethereum for a loss of half an Ethereum. So I am like all the other Saitama holders at this point. But the point to it is, we heard a little bit about Jake Gagan. We heard a little bit about what influencers were being paid, and she did not have a list, and she did not. What she did know was this, that according to her, she and Russell engaged in a consensual sexual relationship with her best friend, Samantha, who Russ was paying $1,000 per BJ for. Now, is that true? Not really. I don't think that that's exactly true. I think that he was probably giving her money or something like that. I to help her with expenses maybe, or something like that. What he does with his money is his business. As the CEO or COO, whatever you call him with Saitama, as long as he's drawing money, he can do whatever he wants with that money. Just like any executive ever in any business ever. So I don't really care one way or another about what who he's buying stuff with or for, so much as the drama that surrounds it. Second among this, or third among this, she also at no point, even though we do know that one of the people that was paid or was continuing to be paid as a fodder, who was helping along the way the whole time, was Faltron, but at no point did she name Faltron? So it does seem to me, in many different contexts, that we're not getting an entire story, and we probably will never get an entire story from either end of this spectrum. But to hear the wife tell it, Russell is currently in Jamaica on a cocaine-fueled binge with Samantha. To hear Russell tell it, she's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and is salty because he has moved on. Now, to be fair, if he moved on with her best friend, that's a little bit, that's just a little too much drama, I think. And I think everybody, guys, if you want to continue to invest in Saitama, then you have to do your own research, and you have to look at it as a product. And remember what I just said, as a CEO for an organization, I mean, he's going to do he's going to do things, and you may or may not agree with some of them, but his private life is just that. It's his private life. I mean, what you're really looking at is, in this situation, you have a gentleman here who made it his life's mission to go after this person, which, I mean, fine. This is, it's a testimony. Look, the character of the person doing all of the accusing and doing all this stuff is in question, and he's got a woman who's willing to say whatever he wants to justify the actions. That makes it newsworthy, and I think we should all not only listen to this space when it's done. If you haven't already listened to it as it finishes, then you should also go listen to Russell's space. And it's really he said, she's. But all of these guys are just out here trying to find that last little dig that they can get. Now, this is from the wife here, and she says this is a picture of Samantha White, who is Russell's mistress, she's in Jamaica right now with Russell, posting pictures of that. Here is another picture, I guess, of Jamaica. This is the bed that they were sleeping on. I don't know what that is, but then over here, you see this is apparently the very, very now thin Russell doing whatever it is that, yeah. So this right here, he says that he is part of my stint with Berkshire Hathaway was as a broker and 3PL provider for BNSF, also short-lived with Matson Logistic as a broker, another massive industry to provide service to and bridge the Web3 component. Oversized OTR excited about this too. Think bigger. Then she says this is a blatant lie, people. He ran his business into the ground and never paid taxes and has to file bankruptcy after working here. He is a fraud. Then there's some more stuff over here. This is also a lie. And this is where he said he couldn't go to Jamaica. This is also a lie. He couldn't go to Dubai. This is also a lie. He took his mistress to Jamaica instead of going to the expo. Then everybody did the I told you so. Yo, I can't believe he burned Christina. She was holding it down for him during the rise of Saitama, and he goes and cheats. But as you can see right here, it just goes on and on and on. And then we see here that his diploma is actually the University of Phoenix and not whatever it was supposed to be previously, a Bachelor of Science, not business, or a master. There's all kinds of stuff happening over here. This is Russell. She will put him on the bus. We'll go, y'all keg 500 of you can make me come after icy hot on my. I listen. There's some really crazy stuff here. 1,000 a piece. Do it twice. Dirty little hose. Get that? So yeah. So it's and she brought receipts. I mean, that's what you can say. You can say that she brought some of the receipts, and I mean, there's enough here for anybody who is an investor to be nervous about everything that's going on. And the fact is that the guy who originally was doing all this stuff and being paid to do this stuff from Saitama is the one helping her dime people out. Should tell you kind of all you need to know about it. The insiders are giving the details of what happened, and they're coming clean. So, I mean, guys, make what you want of this. Decide what it is that you think and make your investment based on what you believe. I am not going to be party to it anymore. Again, I did invest quietly. I made a couple of videos. I tried to be positive about it. But at some point you have to just say, you know, and listen, I do still think that Saitama will overcome Russell Armand, whatever happens going forward. I do think that that will be overcome. I do think that if they provide products and services, then they will find ways to generate revenue, generate money. All of the people who are crying about it will still be crying about it a long time from now. I'm just not going to be there for it. So with apologies, this is BLEEVE. I am signing off of Saitama for good this time. I'm covering it in this context right now. You can make what you want of what's going on. But from this point forward, I think we've beaten this dead horse all we can. It's not financial advice. My name is BLEEVE. I am always right. You guys be very careful in your investments, and we'll talk to you again very soon.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for